Hey everybody, it's Mike. Welcome back to the channel. So back with a spring 2024 Silver Bismarck palm update. It's been a while since I did an actual just update on these palms. It's been mostly part of my full updates, and just wanted to kind of fill you all in on what's going on because earlier this winter these two right here had spear pulls, and just wanted to kind of let you know what's happening with those. There are some promising signs of life, but I will get to that here in a minute. I will start with this one here. This is the one that didn't have any spear pull issues. It didn't have any signs of decline. Not really sure why. I'm not really sure why this one came out unscathed, but the others didn't. Same conditions and everything. But this one's really accelerating in growth in the last week and a half. I mean, the spear only was up to here for most of the winter and during the dormancy, but it's like twice as tall now over the last week. It's starting to open now, and a new spear is coming up. So it's looking pretty good there. And this one right here was the first spear pull victim, and that was probably 2.5, 3 months ago, and still no signs of anything coming out. But and this frond is dead, but it is also separated down here, so it's not getting anything from it. But I'm hoping that it will start pushing this all out, anything that's in the crown. That's usually what happens when they come back from spear pulls, and they usually come back pretty aggressively. Sometimes I'll get 2 to 3 spears at a time trying to come out, and they do sometimes come up deformed initially, but they do correct themselves throughout the rest of the summer. So hopefully once it starts getting hot, like I said, consistently in the 90s and above, I think we'll see some action from that. About 80% sure that one's going to be okay. This was the second spear pull victim. It happened, this spear pull happened about a month after this one. So, and this frond is starting to kind of decline a little, but it's starting to push. This part of the frond was down in the crown last update, so you can see the petiole now. Petiole's visible, so it's pushing, it's growing. It's still alive, so that's a good sign. So I'm pretty certain that one's going to come back just fine, and just keep an eye on this middle one. But the old growth still looks good, you know, and that's really a good sign that that it still has enough energy and life in it to push out that new growth once it gets hot. So yep, the 3 larger ones are seeming to do pretty well. Those 2 that had the spear pulls look like they're probably going to come back, so that's a good thing. I'm really happy about that. It's not my first rodeo with those 2 either. I've had spear pulls in those the last couple winters, and they still came back, but I had to do a little TLC with them. And then over here I have my 5 younger Silver Bismarck palm seedlings. These are about 1.5 years old now, and they're starting to grow. They're starting to grow too with the warmer weather. This one here I wanted to talk about because it had a spear coming out, and it was declining, and it looked like it was going to have a spear pull as well, because whenever the new growth declines and the old growth still looks okay, could be signs that the crown's just a little too wet, and it might lead to a spear pull. But all it did was break off eventually, and now this is the remnants of what's left. So this is starting to grow now and come out. So I will see some normal strap leaves after that gets pushed. But it looks like the 5 younger ones are doing really good, and I'm sure they're going to take off too once the summer peak temperatures hit. So looking forward to that. Not looking forward to working out in it or anything like that, but the palms will love it. And over here, like I said, looks like they're doing fine. Looks like I still got 3 of them. Looks like they're still surviving. So anyway, that's about it for the Silver Bismarck palm update for this time. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. As always, thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one.